2 weekends ago, my family and I went on a little weekend road trip. Our first stop was Longwood Gardens in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. If you don't know what Longwood Gardens is, it's a botanical garden. Back in 1906, Pierre DuPont bought the property and slowly expanded into it over the following 2.5 to 3 or so decades, adding on things like a conservatory, fountains, a shrubbery garden, a sundial, a Caroline Tower, and a bunch more things. I didn't know what I was in for when I said, okay, sure, I'll tag along, but I was really blown away by a lot of the stuff that was in the conservatory. There was this tall, towering banana tree, giant bromeliads, water platters, probably whose diameter was equal to the size of a smart car. There were also pitcher plants that looked like victory bells, and so many bright little colorful plants that my eyes almost started to hurt. There was also an idea garden, but it wasn't so much a garden of ideas as it was a garden to test out various species of plants to see what worked better. And somehow, Thomas the Tank Engine made an appearance. I really don't know how. From there, we went down to Delaware with the primary goal of seeing my brother perform with the marching band, even if it meant having to sit through a college football game. Now, when it comes to football, I'm very much like Matt Inman of the Oatmeal. I've never really watched football, I've never really cheered on any football teams. It's just not my thing. Football team. It could be the fact that I never really got why cheerleaders did. Guys, upskirts. Oh, come on. It could be the fact that I don't get why people paint themselves up and madly cheer on teams from the sidelines. Maybe it's the tailgating aspect I don't get, or maybe it's the fact that football, when you think about it, is 22 guys running back and forth over a 100-yard field, fighting over one piece of pigskin, and possibly suffering concussions or other serious injuries. I just don't get how something like that could be a national pastime. I mean, yeah, fictionally, the Hunger Games have come to be a national pastime, but you don't see anyone painting themselves up to cheer on their district when their district mates are killed. I don't know how I got from football to the Hunger Games. But overall, it was a decent game, and both marching bands performed very well, and in the end, both bands came together to perform a little Beatles tune, which was really, really nice. Both, I guess, how it showed the uniting power of the Beatles, and the fact that marching band is like one big family. I guess football's kind of like that too, except there are more people in, like, casts. And overall, it was a good weekend. We had good food, we hung out with family, and I finished up the ocean at the end of the lane. So, that's one good way to close the weekend. I don't know what is. See you guys next week.